Hello and welcome to Daily Salar Digital. Let's look at the updates that made the headlines today. Shahid Latif, a Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist and the alleged mastermind of the 2016 Pathankot attack, was shot dead on October 11 in a mosque in Pakistani town of Daska. He was charged with aiding 4 terrorists who then killed 7 people at Pathankot Air Force Station. The 54-year-old was one of the most wanted terrorists in India. Gaza's power authority warned on October 14 that its only power plant would run out of fuel within hours, leaving the region without electricity after Israel cut off supplies. This comes as 2.3 million Palestinians seek a safe haven amid Israel's constant bombardment. With over 3,000 deaths on both sides and over 5,000 injuries, the war's death toll keeps rising. Madura Nayak, an Indian TV actor known for the TV serial Nagin, shared a video on Instagram saying that her cousin Odaya and her husband were murdered in a cold blood in front of their children in Israel. In her statement, she stated that she did not support violence from either side but defended the right of Israel to defend itself.
Day before, on the 7th of October, we lost a daughter and a son from our family. My cousin Odaya was murdered in cold blood along with her husband in presence of their 2 children. The grief and emotions that I and my family face today cannot be spoken in words.
The Central Bureau of Investigation has cracked down on the news portal Newsclick for its alleged violation of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. In a recent development, the CBI registered an FIR against Newsclick and conducted searches at the residences and office of its founder, Prabir Purkhayastha. This comes in the wake of ongoing investigations by the various agencies, including the Enforcement Directorate, the Income Tax Department, and the Delhi Police. The probe into Newsclick's activities has sparked significant attention and discussions surrounding FCRA compliance and the future of the news portal. In a significant development, Supreme Court Judge Justice B.V. Nagaratna expressed concern and disturbance over the Union government's approach to recall an order passed by bench comprising Justices Hema Kohli and Justice B.V. Nagaratna in a pregnancy termination case. Justice Nagaratna emphasized that such interference without filing a proper application could lead to a breakdown of the court system. The case revolves around the differing opinions on whether the pregnancy should be terminated, with one judge on the bench in the favor and the other against. The matter will now be presented before Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud to form a larger bench for a decisive verdict. In a distressing incident, Nagappa Bangi, a contractor, made a desperate attempt to end his life in front of S.S. Sobara, the executive engineer of the Public Works Department in Belgaum. The contractor resorted to consuming poison as his road maintenance bill submitted to Sobara was not approved. This incident highlights the immense pressure and frustration faced by the contractors due to the delayed payments and unresolved issues. The government hospital in Nanded city in Maharashtra has witnessed a concerning rise in patient deaths. In the last 8 days alone, there have been 108 reported deaths, including 11 patients on October 10, while the Dean of Dr. Shankar Rao Chavan Government Medical College and Hospital assures that there is no shortage of medicines. Congress leader Ashok Chavan sheds light on the inadequate staffing in the neonatal intensive care unit. With over 60 infants admitted to NICU, there are only 3 nurses available to care for them, resulting in challenging conditions. These developments raise concerns about the hospital's resources and their impact on the patient care. A heartbreaking incident unfolded on Delhi's National Highway 8, where a 43-year-old taxi driver named Vijendra lost his life after he opposed a robbery attempt. Passers-by discovered his body lying on the highway, prompting the local police to start an investigation. The investigation indicates that unidentified individuals dragged the victim for 200 meters on the highway, resulting in the critical head injuries that led to his death. There are 259 billionaires in India as of 2023, an increase from 221 in 2022, according to Hurun, India's rich list, with Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani ranking first and second respectively. Meanwhile, Indian origin manager Jayashree Ullal, the CEO of Arista Networks, has the highest net worth of Rs 20,800 crore. The youngest person on the list is Kavilya Vohra, founder of the Zepto, who is 20 years old. On the other hand, Baiju Ravindran, the founder of the EdTech Byju's, exited the list due to investor markdowns. Mohammad Rizwan, a wicket-keeper and batsman for Pakistan, dedicated his knock against Sri Lanka to the Gaza war casualties. He said, and I quote, "This was for our brothers and sisters in Gaza," he wrote in a tweet on the social media site X. Rizwan scored 131 alongside opener Abdullah Shafiq, who scored 113, and Pakistan won the match against Sri Lanka while chasing a 345-run target. A Vande Bharat Express will be one of the two special trains that the Western Railway plans to operate in advance of the World Cup match between India and Pakistan on October 14th in Ahmedabad. Both trains from Mumbai will be air-conditioned and reach before 2 p.m. the scheduled match time. The Western Railway is running an intercity train for a sporting event for the first time. The famous jacket that Michael Jackson once wore in 1984 Pepsi commercial will be auctioned off in London in November. Jackson's custom-made black and white leather jacket is valued between $200,000 and $400,000. Over 200 pieces of music-related relics are up for auction. Well, these were the major updates for the day. For latest news and updates, subscribe to Daily Salar Digital.